Before we dive in, be sure to subscribe to our channel and hit that like button for more content. Can anime ever be too good for its own good? Some series earn their criticism, while others become too popular for their own good. Uh, when an anime hits mainstream success, it stops being just entertainment. It becomes a cultural touchstone, and some people refuse to acknowledge the hype purely based on principle. They would never admit that anything widely adored could be worth the praise. For every person that calls anime like Attack on Titan and One Piece masterpieces, uh, there's always one voice muttering that they're overrated. Ironically, most of these so-called criticisms only prove how high these series set the bar. Uh, it was Attack on Titan. Attack on Titan transformed the anime landscape overnight. Its dark and high stakes examination of freedom, fear, and survival made it one of the most ambitious series ever. Um, some call the anime edgy, and others complain it's pretentious. But beneath the noise lies one of anime's most consistent examples of long form storytelling. Uh, and that Demon Slayer isn't trying to redefine storytelling that really not perfect. It's so fun to be a similar science. The series thrives on simplicity done right, kindness as strength, grief as growth, and courage as an everyday act. Each demon is portrayed with empathy that deepens the emotional impact of the story. My Hero Academia explores heroism as like sacrifice and accountability. Um, that emotional honesty is precisely what makes the story resonate. Um, in a time when cynicism is popular, this genuine tale is revolutionary. And that's why contrarians hate it. That Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood has been hailed for years as one of the best anime series. Some argue it's too safe or that its morality is too clear, but storytelling this tight doesn't need chaos to be profound. Jujutsu Kaisen is stylish and brutally emotional, qualities that should make the show an all-time favorite. Instead, some contrarians dismiss it as just another shonen. This criticism disintegrates once they see for themselves how far the story takes the genre. One Piece is among the richest works of adventure storytelling ever conceived. Uh, Aiichiro Oda's impressive flair for blending humor, tragedy, and wonder is unreal. Every island, secondary character, and emotional payoff is derived from an established principle from the first chapter. Naruto defined an entire generation's entry into anime, yet it's often dismissed today as dated or too emotional. Contrarians claim they outgrew it, but nostalgia says otherwise. And despite its filler and issues with pacing, Naruto is a powerful tale of empathy and growth. Bleach was practically a rite of passage among anime fans to call overrated.
Contrarians claimed the anime was too style dependent, that it was all shiny swords and flashy posing with no real substance.
Um, However, those are some of the very things that make Bleach great. Death Note combines intellect, tension, and moral ambiguity, and paved the way for psychological thriller anime Mantire. Light and L's intellectual game is one of the most engaging in the medium. Even years later, its influence permeates the very fabric of anime video scenes. Spy Family has no real enemies except the ones who can't stand that something this wholesome became a hit. It's a mix of family comedy and espionage antics turned the series into an instant favorite, famous Beneath the Gags. There's a story about human connection and the hidden desire for normal life amidst a crazy world. And on a lighter note, why did the anime fan bring a ladder to the party? Because they wanted to take their fandom to the next level. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time,